What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to the finals, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the tips and tricks for the medium class, the best setup. And I tell you what, this is so good right now. I'm winning so many consistent gunfights. So if you guys are really struggling and you're just trying to figure out what's the best way to really compete into tournaments or any type of mode what you're going to be playing in the finals, well, this is the video for you. I'm going to be going in full in depth when it comes to the full loadout, the weapons, the gadgets and so much more. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please do, would really appreciate it, and of course leave a like, thank you very much. Alright, now let's get into this. So my weapon of choice is actually the V-Car. The V-Car is extremely good, but this is the one tricky thing you need to realize. This weapon only has 20 bullets, but what makes this weapon so much more better compared to the other weapon of the AKM is that this weapon is way more consistent when it comes to accuracy. And what's also good about this weapon is it actually reloads way more faster, and funny enough, for a game like this, reloading way more quicker is super important because you might get that reload off before anyone else. If you also actually have a teammate who's shooting that enemy with you, then you're guaranteed going to be winning them gunfights. A weapon like this is really good for PC, but it's also very good for console too. If you use this weapon correctly, you can absolutely dominate, and personally for me, I feel like this is definitely the meta weapon in the medium class. Really good. The only thing is you just need to really make sure you're consistent with your shots, because if you're missing all the time, it's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm actually using a healing beam. That's kind of just my role. I like healing all the time, but if you really want to, you can go for the sentry. It's going to be really good when you're coming into tournaments. You could put that sentry gun in the top corner while you're cashing in, and while you're doing that, that sentry gun is also going to keep you guys protected. But make sure to remember that the sentry gun can only see by a certain view, but you have to really make sure you got to be careful the way you place the sentry gun, because the way you place it is going to be the view where it's actually going to see it. If you randomly put it anywhere and then the enemy comes in that building and the sentry doesn't go off, it's probably because you didn't put it in a good place. Make sure it gives it a good 90-degree view where the sentry gun can really see where it needs to be. I just don't want you guys to put it in a random place and it doesn't do anything for you. One of the really good things when it comes to like just doing tournaments or cash out mode is that if you use the gas mine is going to be really handy. I actually like doing a certain method when it comes to the gas mine. Every time you're doing a cash out and you're on that objective, you can put the mines right down on the cash out, and then if anyone's trying to cash that money out and steal it from you, then the mines will go off and it will kill them. Also, what's a really good technique is if people are chasing you and you're running up the stairs, plant a mine and then shoot that mine and it's already gone off. So then if the enemies are chasing you, they have to go through the mine that actually gets you, and because there's a gas mine, they're already going to be dealing damage. If you deal enough damage, you could just turn around and even do more damage yourself. Anytime you're placing down the gas mines, shoot them as well, because they're going to go off straight away, so you don't need to rely on it going off by itself. Jump pad is extremely important. If you don't use the jump pad, you're just not going to flow around the map. And you also got to think about it as well, usually if you're with a team, you might be the only person with a jump pad, so it's going to be very handy to help that for your teammates. Also, when it comes to being on the roof, if you see a little hill and it's tilted, put that jump pad down. If you put the jump pad down, you'll actually make yourself jump even more higher if it's on a tilted angle. The defibrillator is a must. I feel like everyone should be using that, especially if you're playing in the medium class. What this is basically going to do is any type of gunfight you're going into and you need to pick up on your teammates, the defibrillator is going to be absolutely amazing. But this is the thing, as soon as you pick someone up, you need to straight away start healing them with your healing beam, because as soon as you start doing that, troopers, then they're going to start getting some heals. Because if you don't do a normal revive and you do the defibrillator revive, they are only going to have half HP. So you need to get that HP way more up. It's going to be really good though if there's any tense situations and you see there's a good amount of enemies around you and one of your heavies are down, you can just jump down to wherever you are and just straight away just revive him and then give him a bunch of heals, and he can just take all the damage. Huge distraction when it comes to enemy team, and this actually does work out really well to quickly revive your teammates to get that win. And there we go, that is the tips and tricks when it comes to the medium class. This is a really good class and I feel like everyone should be using it. If this video does really well, then I'll go in depth through the other classes as well, but let's see how this video performs. Right now I feel like out of all the classes, I think the medium class is probably the most funnest class to use right now, and considering how good the V-Car is as well, if you start using that really good accuracy, you're going to be absolutely amazing, and trust me, this is the meta loadout right now. Anyway troopers, thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of Pink Army. I'll see you in the arena.